I feel like I should not be eating.
Perfectly fine.
Cameras make me nervous.
Okay.
We'll go, let's go Miss Elizabeth Parks. She's great. She helps me out actually every day. Anytime I have a question about anything, she's always willing to help me out. Our departments, we work together day in, day out. She's just always there. I never have to ask twice, and she's just sure. Even if she's in the middle of something, she just, yeah, I got you.
I mean, Lacey and Tiffany are like the biggest differences. Like, they're life changers for me. So, awesome. Lacey and Tiffany are the big two. Lacey has been a life changer. Her attention to detail and her like passion to really find out why things are happening. Her detail, like, why is this happening? What can we do better? Her strive to make it has made the showroom side so much easier, and it's so nice to have somebody on board who's always a step ahead. And Miss Tiffany is magical. She can fix anything that's going on, even if it's not something directly related to her apartment. She's got knowledge to help. She can point you in the right direction. Tiffany just makes my world go round.
All right, so I have to say, working with showrooms, we touch so many different departments in this company, and one person that I think is really stuck out for me that isn't necessarily completely hands-on with me every day has been Jason in the warehouse. I don't get to see him as much, but what I love about him is every time I go to the warehouse, I'm usually down there trying to stalk Guy and find him. He's like the first person to say hi to me. Doesn't matter what I'm looking for, he's just really helpful, and he's just got this killer, amazing attitude, and it's just something that I really appreciate, because no matter how busy we all are, he seems to be the one that just makes me happier when I go down there. So I wanted to say a huge thank you to him, because I would love to be more like that, where you're like a sunshine in people's lives. So I think it's really cool. As far as my department, that's hard, because those are the individuals that I work with so frequently and every single day. I think one of the people I would love to shout out and say thank you to is gotta be Ashley in Linwood. She's working by herself right now because she doesn't have an assistant, and she's just killing it. She's doing amazing. She's literally turning into just like what we would love to see in coordinators. She's killing it in sales. Her attitude is phenomenal. She's constantly happy and on top of it, and she's just someone that I think has been amazing. So go Ashley.
Can you be more than one person or just one person?
Should be more than one person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say everybody in customer care helps me out a lot, and I appreciate every single one of them, especially, no, all of them. And no, that sounds weird.
I'd say there's quite a few people that make my life a little easier around here, but the one that stands out the most is probably Morgan. She is an amazing person, and she keeps wanting to learn more and more, which is making my life great right now. And she's actually taken on a new challenge recently, and so I just enjoy working with her. She's full of sunshine, and she makes me smile every day, and I love that. Like you, Chris.
That's okay too if you want to say
Every
it.
time I have something that I need fixed or something, you're right on top of it, and I appreciate that, because that's something that makes my life a lot easier, especially when things get deleted or things like that, and you guys get that up real fast for me so I can continue to do my job. So I appreciate you and Shane. You guys make my life easier. And then Guy and Elizabeth are also making my life easier right now, because they are helping with the errors and trying to find ways to cut down on the errors, and so that is very helpful as well.
I would like to acknowledge Shannon down in the showroom. She's really taking a good initiative to pay close attention to the classes that we have coming up with education, and making sure that the showroom is fully prepared to take on the attendees that are attending at the classes. I want to say a big thank you, and we appreciate you in education. Thanks, Shannon.
Jesus' positive attitude and his attention to detail. Whenever I have a problem with any kind of inventory in the warehouse, he's the first one to help me, with a smile on his face and no questions asked until the problem's fixed.
Great.
Okay, I would like to thank, or let rather Elizabeth down in customer care know that we really appreciated when she stepped in when Anne was at a part-time level and took on doing all of her laundry, washing it and folding it. She definitely didn't have to do that. That was not part of her job, and she just stepped up to the plate and did it. And so I really want to thank her, because that saved us a lot of time, and it's nice to know that we have employees that will just step in when when they know that help is needed and it's not part of their job, and they still do it with a smile on their face. So thank you, Elizabeth, and everybody else in customer care who helped out.
Today I needed help with some information from the shop, and Brian was there and he was very helpful and got it for me, and was, it will be appreciated. Okay, Brian is also really friendly, always has a good morning and a smile on his face. Good way to start your day. If you don't have a smile after he says good morning, you have one.
My person is Chris. Obviously, I changed my career and he's helped me a lot. Recently graduating college, he's helped me incorporate that into the real world, and I appreciate it for another person I want to mention is Guy. He brought in and changed the culture of this corporation, and it's been a great change. It helps me come to work and appreciate the job a lot more.
Out of their way. I'm gonna go with Mark.
Okay.
Mark has, because me being the one who's here the latest in customer care, and I still have to key orders, Mark does he will. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. How do I put this? Mark is very good at his job, and he will take anything that you throw at him, if that makes sense. Like the fact that, that I'm here until 6 and I'll still be keying orders, and he ain't, it's no big deal to him, even though I feel horrible, and that he just does it. And he has the fact that the night crew, there's not that many people, he'll pick all those orders and QA them himself, and it's crazy.
I think Stacy Kurtz has been amazing. She is always there to encourage me. She supports me. She backs me up. She's taught me a lot. I feel like she always makes time to connect with me, and she has never, ever made me feel like I've been a burden to her when I've come to her with questions or concerns or wanting her help. So,
I'd have to say Mark. He's helped me out a lot since I've been here. I've been here almost 8 years now. He's taught me a lot. He knows some of the problems I go through, health issues. He always checks up on me, make sure I'm doing good.
All my co-workers, even that they know me before, they still open doors for me here at the shop. So that's one nice thing what I got to say about them. Okay. Even what they know, how I was and everything, they still offer me, to come in here. So.
I would have to say Jesus, and just his tremendous amount of organizational skills and his willingness to help people out. He's been a big help with me here.
Well, something nice about my co-workers. We always work as a team, and something that makes so easy for me when they every changes that they wanna make, they let me know, and we do it together. So that's a good thing.
Kayla, I love you so much. You're a beautiful woman, and if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. I adore you. You are going to do amazing things as well in life, and I look up to you in so many ways.
Okay. The person I pick is Elizabeth, because she is my go-to gal when I have any questions or concerns about anything. She'll give me my opinion or her opinion on anything that I need, and she really just helps me get through the day, and I just know that she's my girl and she's got my back.
And the customer care, go with Haley, because when she's done at night, instead of just going, oh, I'm going home, she team players it, and she comes out, she'll pick orders and help us out in the warehouse so that we all go home on time.
I guess the person I bug the most is Brian, so he's always helping me with my wrong orders and stuff like that.
That would be Tiffany, Kayla, and Morgan. They're the three people that I feel I can go to with all my great moments and all my hard moments, and they're there to support and help me through it and give me great ideas. And I would have to say without them, that work would be pretty boring.
I would have to say definitely Jolene has made a huge difference. So just with the error log that I work on and submit to Joan, it can be really daunting to go through each one, and she is on top of all her showroom staff to look into them and make them call and whatever is needed to kind of reconcile all that. So she's definitely taken care of that, and then also taught them just ways to maybe decrease those errors of happening. So it's made a really big difference.
Is Tiffany, and I call her Peanut, and she used to work out here in the warehouse with me, and then got moved to damages and now into purchasing, and she's always been there in case I needed a shoulder or a little encouragement. I could always go to her. And she's got her Mason, of course, who she loves to share her pictures with and stories about, and that just kind of makes the day go by better.
For me, everybody, it's a great team. I mean, everyone, every time I have a question, everybody is willing to help me. And then I'll say, but to me, everybody. You know, everybody. Anyone I ask, they just help me right away.
Great.
For me, like Samuel says, everybody. But when we start a new system, Andy helped me a lot, and he's a good guy. So now the team is strong, and everybody helped me still, and we so happy.
I think Andy, is a great guy. He's always, he's very nice, and he's always looking for the team to have a better place to work.
Okay, so I would like to first thank Amy and Jolene as a pair. Everything that they do for showrooms is amazing. When I walked into this role, showrooms didn't get the attention that Amy and Jolene brought to my attention that they deserve. And so I've really worked hard with their help to really understand what the showrooms need. And so I really just want to thank Amy and Jolene for looking out for salon services as a whole, and especially the showrooms. And also, if I can throw it in there, I really want to thank Sally and Joan. Having them so close to me has been such a huge help. Sally always comes to my area and says hi and just brightens my day. And then every time I have a question about anything in Nav, I can go to Joan and she can help me. And they've just been a huge help.
Hey guys, just want to say, gotta say thank you to Doug and Nate. You guys make it a little easier for me when you guys come by and say hi, either during the day or early in the morning. Kind of a good way to start the day. But one last thing is I want to say thank you to everyone in this company. You guys done a phenomenal job, and I want to thank each and one of you, because you guys really make what Salon Services is, and all of you in each of your areas really make my life a lot easier, and also for Salon Services. So thank you so much, and continue to have fun. And I'm gonna show my gratitude every day. So take care.
One of the people that I really appreciate at Salon Services is Elizabeth Parks. And I can tell you that every morning as I walk through that customer care door, she is there to greet me with a huge smile and to say good morning. And that means so much when you're starting out your day, to start it on a positive note. So thank you so much, Elizabeth, for everything that you bring to customer care. You go above and beyond to help support all of us, and I really appreciate everything that you bring to the team.
What am I going to say? Somebody's going to help my life out a little bit easier. I'm going to have to shout out to my man, Chris Rieres. Chris is the guy that sits down every day and says, anything you can dream about, we can come up with a way to do it. The thing that I appreciate most about him is that nothing is impossible for Chris. And so that I say, bring it!
God love these GoPros. Let's see, the big question, one person that has made a huge difference for me. And I can thank all of you right now because each one of you have contributed so much to the entire good of the company. So here it is, the drum roll would have to be Tiffany Harwell. And Tiffany, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have stepped into a true leadership role to not only showcase to the regional sales managers and all of the consultants on how important it is to stay focused on what it is that the task is at hand, to alleviate all of the busy work that goes on within our environment. But you've even coached me on actually how to coach you, to be accountable for the goals that the company has set forth. So thank you so much for all your hard work and dedication. I truly love you, and I look forward to many, many more years.
I have the very best company. And why do you say that I would think that? Well, it's because there is a energy bus that has been started in Salon Services, and because it has created such a dynamic ripple effect that has just flowed from the warehouse, customer care, accounting, marketing, education, and IT and purchasing, each and every area has become so engaged and involved with one another, and they are setting a precedence with all of their energy being forthcoming as far as what it is that they're doing together as a team. It has been such a remarkable shift, and I really appreciate what it is that Guy Lacey initiated. And someone can initiate, but it takes the rest of the team to be able to create the continuum. And that's what I have seen with what everyone within Salon Services has brought. They've all participated. I've loved the last 4 to watch everybody present because the presentations have just been so thoughtful and pragmatic and informative and creative. And so it's just been true joy for me to witness. So thank you so much for putting a whole nother dimension into Salon Services, because it is with joy and fun that I enter in these doors each and every day, and why I love to be able to go from office to office, to be able to share the excitement that each of you have about what it is that you're accomplishing and what it is that you are connecting with other departments to be able to create. It is phenomenal. Thank you all so much.
Yep. All right, this is Guy, Chris, and Grayson. We're here to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge for Salon Services. Scott Masad, Michael Hines, I'm calling you out, baby. Do this! Bring it! Bring it on! Let's
This is Salon Services, and we are accepting the challenge from Matthew Fairfax's team at James Allen. And we are challenging Mike Hicks at National Salon Resources to meet our challenge. And our ice bucket is for Wings of Karen tonight. So,
come on, Mike!
I'm Layla and I'm Tiffany, and we've both been called out multiple times, and we'd like to call out Amy Jackson and Charlene Clappett.
nominated by Jesse to do the Ice Bucket Challenge, and I nominate Tammy Fletcher and Tessa Spear. And I nominate Haley
Go for it.
Alright, well, my name is Ben Desbian, and I challenge Sean Hunt to the Ice Bucket Challenge. David Eck, I challenge Andy Keck to the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Nate Berliner, I challenge Doug, Joan, and Morgan to the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Okay, so we'll challenge Christy Blair and all of the Broadway participants.
Oh my god.
Ready?
Just come here.
Okay. Are we ready?
Go ahead.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
I'm Julie Hallis. I accept the Ice Bucket Challenge in honor of ALS, and I just want to say it's very personal to me because last year I lost a very dear friend. So I want to challenge my son Harrison and my son Merson, and this is for you, Hazel.
Okay, so I was nominated by Tammy Hollins, and I didn't get it in time, so my donation is in the box. But I'm nominating my friend Jessie Skittrell, and I'm nominating my cousin Mike Christopherson.
I'm Deborah Hudland, and I was nominated by Jen Lawson, and I am nominating Shannon too.
If you know what happiness is to you, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like
Go for it.
Hi, this is Miles Berry. I'm in the Ice Bucket Challenge, and I nominate one of my best friends, David Brower, to go the distance. Ready? Go!
clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is.